Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're doing another premiere draft of Tarkir Dragonstorm. Alright, what do we have here? We have Stadium Headliner, which is... I think it's just okay. I don't think it's phenomenal. War Effort is only good if you can attack. Otherwise, it's rather mediocre. I think Constrictor Sage is the best card in the pack, and that's going to be my pick. Oh, there's Molten Exhale, too. I could start with that. Last time we had Constrictor Sage's Wheel. Yeah, so it's between one of these cards. I'm going to take the Constrictor Sage. Now we have a Traveling Botanist. Or we have a Jeskai land. There's a Mox Jasper here. I'm not going to pick it this early, because it might come back to us. Oh wait, there's a Caustic Exhale too. And an Evolving Wilds. We'll take the Traveling Botanist, I think. Ooh, now we get Bewildering Blizzard or the Karakik Guardian. The Blizzard has wrecked me multiple times. This thing feels good too. I want to play Temur. We haven't been Temur yet. An Exhale. Let's take the good Temur Uncommon Dragon. We'll take this Molten Exhale though. Over an Evolving Wilds, yeah. We haven't been Temur. I'd like to be Temur. So here we go. Yeah, so the Guardian here has hexproof if it hasn't dealt damage yet. 6 mana for a 6/5 flying, vigilance, and trample. That's just overall going to be good. Alright. Here we have Formation Breaker. We don't have any ways to get counters on a creature yet. But there are some ways in green and blue. There's also the Sculptor, which I don't think is bad, but I'm going to take the 2-drop here. As we're kind of looking to be... pardon me. Kind of looking to be a blue-green base. The Humbling Elder. I haven't used that card yet. But there's a Sarkhan's Resolve here. I do like the Resolve. Now we're seeing a Mardu Monument. Oh, there's a Temur Devotee. I guess we should pick that. There's also a Temur Tawny back. Maybe that's a little bit better. I almost missed the Tawny back. Yeah, we're not going to take the Mistrise Village. We'll try out the Humbling Elder. A second one? Well, this card is still pretty good, but far off from what we're doing. Hey look, the Mox Jasper came back, so I can Mythic draft it. Makes me glad I didn't take it the first time around. What did we take? The Traveling Botanist? Okay. Oh, well, I guess I should take the creature. The Summit Intimidator. It's a Yeti. Excuse me. It's a Yeti, and apparently there's a Yeti sound on Arena. Who else is in this draft? Johnny Cold. Perfect top deck. Take the Kintree Nurturer. Elspeth? Is it too late to switch colors? I don't know, but we have an Elspeth. That I am going to take here, because Temur-wise, we'd take an Earth Carver or an Evolving Wilds. I'm going to take this.
So long as we fight, hope cannot die.
Warden of the Grove, that's a good one. There's another Molten Exhale, which I wouldn't mind having. But yeah, Warden of the Grove, this thing is crazy. It's a Hydra. Beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. If it survives, another non-token creature you control enters. It endures X, where X is the number of counters on this creature. Yeah, that's like everything we want to be doing. I was going to say maybe we cut the green and we go into Jeskai, but I don't think we can do that now. So Elspeth might just sit on the sidelines. There's a Sultai Devotee. This pack looks relatively weak. Could also get the Artisan. I'd rather have the Death Toucher. We haven't seen any fixing for our colors yet, which is kind of worrisome. All right. We have an Envoy, we have another Constrictor Sage. We have another Mythic, but I've already drafted a Mythic, well, 2 Mythics in this draft. I'm going to take the Constrictor Sage. We do have to worry about making playables. sure. I guess Temur Devotee could be another piece of fixing. But I like Constrictor Sage. Alright, finally a pack where we don't take Constrictor Sage. Rugged Highlands is our first piece of fixing here. So we'll grab that. Dragon Claw Strike, okay. Double a creature's power and toughness till end of turn and then it fights. The Blizzard. Still can't take Temur Devotee. There's just a lot more important cards we're taking. Now we can probably take a dragon. I guess this one. Because we're kind of base blue-green right now. Mardu Monument, not going to be good for us. So I'm going to take the... we're not going to play it. But we'll just rare draft it. Embermouth Sentinel, I guess, in case we need it. Narset's Rebuke, that's a card we could play. How about another Warden of the Grove? Double Wardens, that could just get insane. Fresh Start, Dispelling Exhale, Sage of the Fang. We have 5 uncommon pack. Yeah, just another easy Warden of the Grove here. Do I want this thing again? It was disappointing last time. But I don't know what else we would take. I'll try it. There's Rediscover the Way. I'm going to pick up a Swiftwater Cliffs here, I think. We definitely don't need more 5-drops. We do need some more fixing. And we're at 19 playables as is. I've got a couple things in the sideboard we can toss in if we need to. Overwhelming Surge or Molten Exhale. I think we'll take the Exhale. There's also the Earth Carver, but we've got a lot of expensive stuff as it is. Flamehold Grappler. I think we just take this Swiftwater Cliffs. Oh, there's a Channel Dragonfire here. I didn't even notice that. I'm going to take the fixing, though. Just because we have not seen much fixing in this draft. At least not for our colors. What's this deal? Do tap target creature, put 3 stun counters on it. Exile top 2 cards of your library, choose one of them until your end of your next turn. You can play that card. I don't know if we want that or we just want another dragon. Maybe I take the dragon globe here. Because we do have a few dragons and a lot of big stuff. We don't have any 4-drops. We just haven't really been seeing them. So this is 22 cards plus 3 lands right now. Could play the Intimidator. Guess let's move that back to the deck so we have a 4-drop. Riverwalk technique? Yeah. I guess we'll take that. Unsparring Bolt Caster. Oh, that's only 3 mana? Sure. Meticulous Artisan. Makes a treasure. Alright, so now we have a few cards we need to cut. Oh, this dragon came back to us. Sure. We can play him as well. Okay, so we got to cut 4 cards here. Riverwalk technique. I'm not big on these cards that let you put something on the top or bottom of your deck. Because it's almost like it's not a real answer to something if your opponent can just draw it again. So then it just buys you a turn. And I think we cut some of this red stuff. Maybe we'll keep the Bolt Caster around, cut one of these expensive dragons. Yeah, let's do it like that. Let's look at our color breakdown. Green, red, and blue. Also kind of a even split. However, most of our red is like Yeah, it is kind of an even split, isn't it? So we have 5, 6, 7 blue, 3, 4, 5, 6 red, and 6, 7 green. I'd cut a blue, but we have the Bewildering Blizzard here. Let's just run it like this. And hopefully our mana will cooperate with us. Alright, first opponent is Maverick. Well, this isn't an issue with mana, it's an issue with having a lot of 5-drops in our hand. Alright, we'll keep this. We'll ship the Constrictor Sage. It's not like I don't have 2 more Constrictor Sages in our deck. Let's get our horses loving each other again. This seems good. We probably have the counter. Yeah. Should have played the Devotee first. Gets back an island. Alright. In no world am I blocking that. Opponent probably has like a Sarkon's Resolve. Lots of colors over there. Everything except white. If I attack, what could possibly happen? There's no Osseous Exhale. Let's play our Devotee. It endures. We'll pass the turn there. This is going to just get out of hand. The Serpent. Alright. Guess that's gonna bounce my thing. Maybe we'll still have to deal with it, though. Oh, see, there's a Constrictor Sage. I would take that trade. We still have the Humbling Elder we can play. Lie in wait. Well, that's rude. And there's a Focus the Mind for our opponent. Humbling Elder to take out their creature. Next up we have Constrictor Sage for whatever big thing they're about to drop on us. Gurmag Night Watch. Well, that's not that big of a thing. Pitching those. Okay, there's the Serpent. bouncing our token. Okay. These are both just 3/3s on the field, so I guess it doesn't really matter how we go about this. That's a good one. Has ward 2. Jeez. We don't have any piercing exhales in the deck, so why don't we attack with this? Oh, that's why, because I needed to block the turtle. I can now target this. But I don't think I'm going to win this. Opponent has the Revenant and this in the same deck. I mean, I guess he's got the mana for it. Jeez, gets back lion weight now too. Pulls my Tawny back. Another Ice Ridge Serpent. I'm kind of sick of seeing that card. I guess this kind of has to block here. Oh wait, I'm dead if that happens. Because this thing has Death Touch and Trample. So I guess I have to block here. Well, you still have something? You have one red source. Or one anything source. Okay. Yeah, this isn't going to matter. Like, I could destroy that, but it's not going to be enough. Our opponent just drew so many extra cards there. I think the real mistake was running my, what is it called, Warden of the Wilds into the Dispelling Exhale. Todd is our next opponent. Warden of the Grove, that's what it's called. Thank you for coming back to me and reminding me. Opponent on 4 colors. Okay. Make a spirit token here. Dragon's Prey, that's unfortunate. Play out our Constrictor Sage. I'll draw a Molten Exhale. Was this Piercing Exhale? Oh, we gotta bring the horsies together. Temur Monument. Oh, so are you all 5 colors now, too? Apparently. Yep, there's the Piercing Exhale. Oh, we'll keep that. I think with that in mind, we can Molten Exhale this. It's a Dragon Sniper and a Sadhu Pummeler. Alright. Get rid of the Pummeler. And let's just tap that down. Ooh, that's a good one to have. There's the Skirmish Rhino. Okay, and a relic. Second Warden of the Grove and the Karyak Guardian. Karkiek. Who knows how to pronounce this word? Karkiek Guardian. There's the Night Watch. Pitching a globe and that. Because of the Dragon Sniper, I think we just want the Warden of the Grove here. Ugin. That's gross. That's just gonna draw him cards and gain life for the rest of the game.
My plan bears fruit.
Yeah, we're gonna pitch that. Rhino gets to eat our thing. Maybe I should have done that attack before, and maybe they'd be trading off the Dragon Sniper. I don't know.
The wise heed my advice.
Game feels pretty unwinnable with Ugin over there. Another Constrictor Sage on the Sniper would be good. Tawny back. Okay. That'll give us a draw. Well, it's not a Constrictor Sage, but it does tap that. Ooh. Target a creature I control. Fight the Rhino. Now I can attack you for 12. We got there. Just barely, though. Yeah, it was a fun match. Alright, 1-1 with double Warden of the Grove in our deck. Ashiok Nightmare Muse. Well, we've got our colors. We're lacking creatures, but we do have a Molten Exhale. I guess I'll keep. Okay, we got plenty of creatures in the deck. Well, that is a creature. I guess I can't be too upset. We've drawn some non-land cards. We'll just exhale that thing. Do I really have to tap down the stupid sentinel thing? Okay, so opponent does go and get another land. I guess for lack of anything better to do, we'll tap down the sentinel. Please don't kill my thing. Alright. Maybe we just offer the trade. Except I guess it wouldn't really be a trade. The Guardian is the most efficient thing we could do. But I don't want this thing attacking me. So let's lock that down. Stormplane detainment, okay. Worthy cost to exile the other one. That doesn't bother me. I think we'll just attack for now. And pass the turn, leaving our tricks up. That's scary. Let's just nullify your attacks here. Okay. I guess the game was going to be over next turn with our Dragon Claw strike. Alright. Kappa Town is our next opponent. This is a mythic ranked 228. Well, we can do this. Any third land lets us play that or the globe. We'll try it. I don't like it, though. We didn't get there. That's not good. At least we didn't have to discard the hand size there. There's Inspirited Vanguard. I hope this works. But we're pretty desperate using this on the defensive. Yeah. Now we have a green source, but it's a little bit late. Guess we'll keep the pummeler tapped. Stormplane detainment for our opponent. Yeah, we are just too far behind now. Opponent just swings all out and wins. That one was unfortunate. But it was a risky keep. I will acknowledge that. Weak Sauce is our next opponent. Sultai Devotee, Warden. I'm gonna try it. Again, this is another kind of risky keep. Jeskai Devotee. Okay. Now we have options. We have Formation Breaker. Let's go play the Devotee. Alright, go Warden in the Grove. Jeskai Brushmaster. Okay, so our Warden's going to survive. I could even attack with it, because we have Sarkhan's Resolve. I don't mind this at all. Jeskai Shrine Keeper, that's not good. Molten Exhale, but I can't cast it. And we're stuck on 3 mana with no red source. Oh, and there's Sage of the Skies, too. We're just going to lose this battle in the air. Oh, here's this. And kill one of the sages. Or kill that. Okay. Equilibrium Adept. This is not completely hopeless. It's just an island. Alright. Kill that. There's a stag, there's a focus the mind. So that thing has double strike, but that's fine. You do kind of need to block this opponent. Make a 5/5 spirit and just go really wide here. Yeah, we got this. That is what Warden of the Grove can do. It can just get way out of hand. Alright, we're 3 and 2. I was going to say 2 and 3. That's not right. We're still playing. Alright, the game is trying to match us up with someone who's also 3 and 2. There we go. Bluebird. As opposed to Big Bird. Arena did not like my joke and gives me an unplayable hand. I guess we can keep this. Shipping the Guardian for now. Just because it's the most awkward card to try and cast here. May have to use this to try and get some oh wow. Try and get some land drops going. Guess those have value in the graveyard. Now we've got Warden of the Grove next turn. Sure, you're gonna wish you had that Dragon's Prey in a moment. Or maybe you have another one. Caustic Exhale would work as well. Or King Tree Severance, okay. Well, let's draw a card. Warden of the Grove. Sure. Play our tap land here. You got a trick. Piercing Exhale. Okay, so we get a 2-for-1 there. I suppose I should have played the Dragon Globe first. Our opponents had 2 Kin Tree Severances for our stuff. Alright, Traveling Botanist, go. I guess I'll keep that. It is somewhat of an action card. We don't have a way to shuffle our deck and get this back, do we? Don't think we do. Maybe we do play this just to get some pressure going. We've got double Constrictor Sages we can utilize as well. That doesn't really do anything here. They've got to be stuck without their third color. Yeah, I don't really want that. I'll just tap him down so he doesn't gain any life. Yep, was missing the white. And this will help us get to lethal. Well, we are now 4-2 with a Temur deck that I was not very confident with. But that Bewildering Blizzard is really good. Alright, who's our next opponent going to be? Steve! Alright, Steve. Oh, hey, we have our colors. This is playable. I'm going to start with the Swiftwater Cliffs so we have both of these up for the second turn. Opponent takes a mulligan. Nomad Outpost. And there's one of our 3 Constrictor Sages. That's just going to get countered. Another Constrictor Sage. Dalkavan Pack Beast. That's gonna go away too. Mobilize our horses. That card's fine. Oh, there's a gross card. Fortress Kinguard. Okay, making a token. And a Hardened Tactician. Very well. Targeted creature an opponent controls. Does it matter? Okay, they're sacking tokens to draw cards. Mardu Devotee. One top, one bottom, okay. Forest is not what we needed here. We have the Sarkhan's resolved, so I'm not too worried about stuff. What is this? Purging Storm Brood. Well, we're not doing that. Okay, reigning victor. No blocks. Well, and that's game already. I mean, they just had no answer for the Warden of the Grove and it was about to be out of control. And I'd play the next Constrictor Sage, get a 3/3 token. Yeah. Boombox. Okay, well, we are 5-2 now. This format feels really dependent on making land drops, because it feels like if you miss even one land drop, you just end up so far behind. Cocadrill is our next opponent. Well, we have the Botanist. I'm going to keep this hand. It's again kind of risky because we only have 2 lands. These 2 land hands just feel very risky. I kind of wish we were on the play, though, with the Botanist. Okay, well, we got a 3rd land, so that's good. There's a sharpshooter for our opponent. In case we get an island and we want to Dragon Claw strike something. I mean, I do want to Dragon Claw strike something, but... Put it into my graveyard? No, we'll keep it. Horsey Love. Jealous One. I was just looking for my Botanist trigger because I could. Opponent, you could block. Although, can't really block because I have this. But that doesn't stop him, but, you know. That'll work. No plays from our opponent. Sarkhan's Resolve. We'll keep that. And play a Devotee. Opponent seems to have kept a risky hand themselves with black and red mana. Couldn't get their white mana, I presume. And just ended up too far behind with a bunch of cards they can't cast. I feel like that's just going to happen a lot in this format. But hey, suddenly we're up to 6 wins. Calico Dan is our final opponent today. Either way this goes, it'll be our final opponent. So yeah, like this hand, we have 2 cards we can cast. In case there's some random haste creature that we need to block with our Elder. There is not. I'm not going to Molten Exhale that either. Well, looks like we'll be playing against Mardu here. Or at least black-white. I will exhale that. Just kind of slow down the damage. Yep, it's Mardu. Reigning Victor. We can block here. Hopefully there's no Twin Bolt. Okay, that's not Twin Bolt, but that is kind of nasty. I don't like those guys attacking me. But we'll go for a double block on the Reigning Victor. We also have Sarkhan's Resolve in case something goes poorly here. This could be that sack a creature, put a 1/1 counter on everything. If that happens, we're in trouble. Purging Stormbrood. If that is all that's happening, that is fine. There's another Mardu devotee. Both to the bottom. Okay. Well, here's our Guardian. I guess I can attack. Start getting some damage going. This thing has Vigilance, so that'll be nice. Sonic Shrieker. That was a good one. But will it be good enough? We're gonna have to hold back our Stormbrood, though. What's this first Rune Scale Stormbrood? That dragon just looks sweet. It's a year ago, of own it. I hope he didn't get disconnected or something. That'd be unfortunate, because we got a game going here. Alright. We can attack with our Guardian. That's about all we can do. And just hope there's no removal. That's a good sign, although he's going really wide. Which I don't like. Constrictor Sage. That will at least help there. We have 8 damage in the air next turn. More if we can get a dragon or a non-creature spell to cast. All-out assault. Oh dear. That all has death touch? That's gross. Pretty sure that just kills me. Because we have to block. 3, 6, 7, 8, yeah. I think the second attack would have killed me as well. Alright. We're losing to a bomb mythic rare. That's reasonable. Unfortunate, but given how this deck and this draft turned out, like, we had almost no 4-drops, but we had triple Constrictor Sage. We kept drawing all these expensive cards, and they just kept winning for us. Dragon Claw Strike, if we had that on the turn before, would have won us that game. Just doubling the power and toughness of a creature, yeah. Double Warden of the Grove was good. The Guardian was good. Even the Humbling Elders were pretty decent here. The Elspeth was good too, but that just didn't make it to our deck. So we'll claim our prize, and for now, I'll take my leave.